Our story begins in a world of ice, a world much colder than our own. Vast sheets of glittering ice miles thick covered much of the land. The wind howled across frozen plains where mammoths and woolly rhinos roamed. Here, in this harsh and beautiful landscape, our ancestors began their incredible journey. They were not the strongest creatures nor the fastest, but they possessed something remarkable. They had minds that could wonder, hearts that could work together. Their survival depended not on sharp claws or thick fur, but on their ingenuity and their bond with one another. Each day was a challenge, a test of their will to live. To survive, these early humans became masters of their environment. Around the glowing embers of the fire, families gathered. They shared stories, planned their hunts, strengthened the bonds that held their small groups together. Then slowly, over thousands of years, the world began to change. The great ice sheets began to retreat. The air grew warmer. The frozen plains gave way to lush forests, and sprawling grasslands teeming with new life. This great thaw presented our ancestors with new challenges but also with incredible opportunities. One day, somewhere in the fertile lands of the Near East, a truly revolutionary discovery was made. Someone noticed that seeds dropped on the ground would sprout into new plants. They realized they could deliberately plant these seeds, and, with care, harvest a crop. This was the birth of farming. Early farmers tended first fields under a bright sun. This simple act of planting a seed would fundamentally change the course of human history. No longer did they have to wander endlessly in search of food. Now, they could create it themselves. As farming became more efficient, villages grew larger. Some blossomed into the world's first towns, then into sprawling cities. Mesopotamia, Egypt, Indus Valley. Farmers could now grow more food than their own families needed. That surplus let people specialize. Builders raised magnificent temples, soldiers defended the city walls, priests studied the heavens. To manage these cities, a new invention was needed. The human mind created writing. At first simple pictures and symbols, then sophisticated scripts. Writing let people record laws, track trade, and pass down knowledge. History began. Then the wheel appeared, first used for pottery, then turned on its side for transport. Carts could now carry heavy goods. Trade routes expanded, connecting distant cities. Ideas, goods, cultures. The world started to feel a little smaller. The pace of change, once slow as a glacier, began to accelerate. The invention of the printing press allowed knowledge to spread like wildfire. The scientific revolution taught us to observe, experiment, and question everything. We looked at the stars not just as lights in the sky, but as other worlds. With telescopes, we peered into the vastness of the cosmos. With microscopes, we discovered the tiny, invisible world of germs and cells. The Industrial Revolution brought another seismic shift. We learned to harness the power of steam and later, electricity. Trains and steamships connected continents, weaving humanity into a single global network. We have learned to fly, soaring through the air like birds. We have walked on the surface of the moon, leaving our footprints in the dust of another world. We have sent robotic explorers to the far reaches of our solar system. From a small band of survivors huddled around a fire, we have become the conscious mind of our planet, and the great adventure is far from over. The next chapter is ours to write.